Today I'm going to be showing you how to create bumper bangs. First of all, I'm going to section off the front of my head in a horseshoe shape going back as far as my crown. We're just going to brush this section so it's not knotty, and we're also going to add some dry shampoo just to refresh the hair after a couple of days of styling. We're going to tie this area together with a hairband, like so. Just make sure this is nice and secure. This just makes sure that your bumper bangs stay nice and tight and in place. What we're now going to do is we're going to just make sure that's nice and tidy, and we're going to start now with our sectioning and our back combing to our fringe area. You're going to do this in sections, making sure that the back combing is nice and vigorous. As you can see, I think I'm going to do mine in about 4 sections. This just creates a lot of volume to the hair, which ensures that my roll is going to be big. Just give it some extra welly on the inside, because obviously that's where the roll is going to be structured. Now with the longer length of your back combing brush, you're just going to smooth it over so the outside of the bumper bangs is nice and smooth. Just going to go and grab my hairspray. And I'm back again. And we use Schwarzkopf. This is a preparation hairspray, so just a standard hairspray. It is got shine in it. And we also use the Schwarzkopf Got to Be Good glued spray. A little can trick as well. So now you're smoothing the hair, and this is where you want to start your roll. So we're going to roll it around our fingers, and you're rolling in an inwards motion into your forehead, and you want to stop the roll where your hairband is. We're now going to use really strong hair grips just to put them in place, and these are just to keep this structured. I use hair grips which you can buy on eBay by a company called Hair Tools. I find that they're really strong and you can use them time and time again. I don't find ones that you buy in supermarkets to be strong enough to keep your hairstyle structured in place. Now you can just start to dress your bumper bangs, make sure it's nice and tidy. As you can see, I've got quite a few flyaways. I'm just going to get this into the shape that I want to keep it into. Keep fanning it out. You can create your roll as big as you want. You can tuck away your flyaways. There's so many ways that you can wear this hairstyle. You could wear it added to a poodle. You could wear it with your hair all up. Today I'm going to be wearing mine with a scarf, a silk scarf, because my hair is really short at the moment. I had it cut just before I started doing these hair demonstrations. As you can see, I'm just using my fingers and using the spray just to tidy up the area, just to make sure that there's no flyaways on show. I'm actually going to use a little trick here using my curling tongs. I'm not going to have them on full heat. We're just using this so we can use the heat from the tongs to tuck away your flyaways. So now I'm just going to bring the back of my hair up and pin it up so that it's out of the way. You can already see that that creates quite a nice hairstyle, but what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be covering this with a square silk scarf, which I didn't have, so I'm just going to go and grab. So here's my scarf. Now we're going to fold this square scarf corner to corner, creating a triangle. Then the peak of the triangle you're going to bring back on itself, rolling it in, and then you're going to tuck that here, and I'm going to grip this just behind where my hairband is. This stops the scarf from sliding. Now you're going to bring the 2 corners up, and you're going to tie it up nicely into a double knot. I like to bring my scarf up so it creates height for me. Just making sure that's nice and secure. For double security, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a grip, and I'm going to place one each side just to stop the hair scarf from sliding off throughout the day. It's also a good top tip as well for when you're going to bed with a set on, and if you want to keep your scarf in place, I always put one on the side just to make sure that it doesn't move anywhere. So now you can do your final little tweaks just to make sure that it's all nicely in place and it looks good. Make sure there's no flyaways. And we're just going to use the hairspray with the curling iron now just to make sure that there's no tiny little flyaways showing. So you're just going to get your curling iron and just lightly run it over the bumper bangs on the edges just to make sure that there's no flyaways showing. Obviously be careful not to get your forehead. And this is our completed look. So once you've got this in place, give it a good spray and make sure that it stays in place for the day. Bumper bangs rock.